Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europe Universalis 4 with Switzerland. So, last time I yapped a bit, talked about how I've now finished my infrastructure ideas, and now we're at war with Bavaria. So, I think I want all of Baden, I think I want all of Bregenz, and how much of Bavaria can I take? All but a couple provinces. Nice. I think we're getting wild out here. Oh, I've already made claims on the 2 provinces that I can. That's a shame. I'll need to stop spy networking with the Ottomans then. I'll use that diplomat to peace out Baden and Bregenz. Brittany still want to join my war, but I'm saying no because I want the full fraction of the money I take, etc. So for now, we'll just grab, you know, all of Baden. Thank you very much. Cool little 31% right there. Nice. It's all still in my thingy because they're parts of states that I've told them to auto rebel again, auto stamp the rebellions on. So I think I'm going to need some courthouses very soon, but let's have a look here. We'll take West Tyrol, and I'll build a couple courthouses while we're here. France can join the coalition, but they're still my ally, so they don't want to join the coalition. Glorious. Well, I mean, it's more because I've kept the relations above 100. The minute they decide they want my land and they want to break alliance, they'd probably then join the coalition. Meanwhile, I still don't have a claim on Arezzo, so they might join the coalition. Unless this is a very spontaneous move. But let's see if I can stop them entirely for now. We'll scornfully insult Tunis. Papal state remains above 0 relations, meaning they shouldn't join the coalition. That gives me time to finish up the claim. I mean, they might not have joined the coalition anyway. I just wanted to secure the fact that they didn't. You know what I mean? Croatia, Strasbourg, Spain, and Genoa. Okay. Well, let's have a look here. Bregenz, you're mine. Nice. And it's already in a state because it started at 40 autonomy. So my mercs are already on top of taking care of the rebels around here. Marvellous. Again, that Grand Company can just be on Merc Watch. It can just be on Rebel Watch. Or Rebel Patrol, or however you want to call it. I'm ignoring Bavaria's cries for peace, of course, because I'm probably going to go for as close to 100% war score as possible. These should be coring in the meantime, so it's not like I need to worry about my overextension. But let's see what a peace deal with them would do. Let's assume I take like this. 72% overextension would put me just over. It'd put me at 108%. So when I call the Bardenese provinces, I can then take the Swiss peace deal. As usual, trying to say my nation for their purpose. I'll be able to take the Bavarian peace deal. And they're running away. Let's go to Bayreuth. Can I go this way? For some reason they've got access through Palatinate and I don't. Seems a bit wild. But that's okay. Come on, what's going on? I'll still be able to take them on. Remember, my Austrian truce isn't until 44. So I've got plenty of time to not worry. I can also claim Arezzo. Thanks, Pope. I may have to declare that paper war soon because they're now starting to want to be able to join a coalition. The Reign has joined a coalition. The Pope has joined a coalition. Nice. I should have declared war versus the Pope before I pieced out Brigands while I still had positive relations with them. But whatever. It really is just a whatever. So Russia wants me to be friendly with them. I can do that by improving their relations entirely and then scornfully insulting their rivals. I'd probably scornfully insult the Ottomans because that would also work for me. Nope, I'm not even rivaled to the Ottomans right now. I'd need to unrival, say, Venice. Venice have got very little that I want. I want to keep Austria as a rival, so I think I'd remove Venice, make the Ottomans a rival. So when I scornfully insult them for Russia's opinion, I can also take power projection. Will be the plan. So yeah, let's just surround Bavaria. Then I'll send Lom into Eshtal and we'll just drill. These guys have got this covered. Hold on. What do you mean none cannons? Well, I mean, I can't take any units over there now, but I should have coordinated to send the cannon units over. Silly me. Oh well, let's just bask in the ducats. Perhaps I'll also just increase my corruption slider. Bear in mind I have got my policy working now, so I'm getting reduced corruption regardless. Oh yeah, and I also got extra mercenary discipline from my policy. So my Mercs are actually running on 115% discipline. Because Merc discipline accounts for, I believe Merc discipline accounts for your own discipline and the Merc discipline. I could be mistaken on that. They've either got 110% or 115% right now. To be honest, I'm not bothered. Which way around is the truth right now? All I'm trying to say is that they can hit harder. So yeah, I'm literally just waiting to piece out Bavaria. That needs a little more to wait. March 38. Only a couple more months. I think Venice should still be able to take on Austria and their friends, to be honest. Right. Tech 12. Let's take the... You know what? They're Mercs. I'm going to give them free shooter infantry. I don't mind what losses I take because... Right. What I meant by their Mercs is because they've got... Because I'm paying for them. And they don't have like their own independent manpower pool and stuff. It doesn't matter if they lose army. Really? I'm sure you know what I mean. Like, I could just pay for another Merc to get back all the armies. So if I lose troops quicker, it doesn't matter quite as much. There is no shame in using mercenaries. I mean, if there was, we would be rather screwed right now, is all I'm gonna say. I'm also nearly at 50 favours with France, so I can get them to annul alliance with the Ottomans. Nice, my C and V keys are particularly sticky today. Can't quite, or particularly stubborn, I should say. Right, because I've now called the Bardinese provinces. I've got enough remaining overextension to finally get this truce, and we get a little bigger. And now we're still under the overextension limit. Excellent. I'll be taking Tech 11 later, don't worry. Let's just let this go. More people are going to hate me. That's fine, as you can probably tell I kind of hate them too. Yeah, you can almost see us when I zoom out. I mean, we've got a bigger name than Russia. So, I can't quite be Russia thick yet. Give it some time. We'll eventually be Russia thick if I get the campaign going for long enough. And yeah, my GovCap's hurtling its way towards the limit now. Maybe grab some more courthouses. And the next mill tech is not really worth too much. I might even do a little bit of deving here. Into some, say, some cloth provinces and some salt provinces and some iron. I don't need to worry about Tech 12 too much yet, because I'd only be super ahead of Tech anyway. I mean, I could do it for the corruption reduction for being ahead of time, but it's really not an issue. So Brigenz's now mine. Again, the Pope's now in the coalition. And Russia love me. English conquest of Lothian. So I now have to choose England or France. I choose France right now. I need to keep these guys close. I would then say put my enemies closer, but I need to keep France close, but keep France even closer. I will be coming to attack them soon. I now though need to wait to get them to break alliance with the Ottomans. And then I can go for the real attack. Is there anyone on my border who isn't in my coalition? No. No, there isn't. So yeah. Shame that England declared that war just then. Could have done without it if I'm honest. But yeah, let's just speed up a little bit of time. I've still got to wait for the Austrian peace timer. And I haven't even made a claim on Vienna yet. Let's fix that. So I've got until... Where's my flag? 1540... July 1544. Yeah, that's fine. 6 more years. This war should hopefully end relatively soon. I can get France to an alliance with the Ottomans, go for the Ottomans next, and then hit Austria. I don't know though, the Ottoman war would take quite a while in comparison. They've got a lot of armies. I'm not even fussed about the whole they might be stronger than me, because again, I can just merc up. We've got the treasury. Ignore the fact that it's all in root out corruption, but we have the treasury. So that part's not an issue. Let's seize land again. I could take Russia as a temporary alliance. You know what? Take Russia as a temporary alliance. Not just to fulfill the mission, but I've lost England. So I can use Russia to attack the Ottomans. So let's maybe... I'll need to put my hat in the ring for Papal Controller again. Let's maybe work on favours. I'll get Russia to help me fight the Ottomans. I'll get France to break their alliance with the Ottomans. And then we just go for the big green blob. Try and get out into the Balkans. That'd be cool. And then of course I'm still waiting to get strong enough to just, or you know, so much bigger than France that I can just afford to break their alliance, reducing my cushioning against the coalition, but then also to attack them and take their land. The being big enough to attack them and take their land is not an issue now. It's the whole, when I break alliance, the coalition will see me as weaker because I've not got a cushion. And then as I lose units, they'll be more likely to fight me. So let's try and avoid all of that. It's basically a knock-on effect. Think of it like that. Let's take another Diet. You also gain Republican tradition for taking that. When's my next thing? July 39. You know what? I'm going to wait for the re-election to happen. Oh, I don't even need to deal with my own rebels. Excellent. So yeah, I'll get back the 2 Republican tradition. But to be fair, I'm pretty much able to recover the Republican tradition in the time it takes for the ruler to be able to be re-elected again already. The extra estate cooldown by an extra year is actually really nice to keep this cycling. So I can definitely get behind it. Right, relations with Russia can be removed. I will keep Stefan. Then I will summon the diet. No thanks, I'm not hungry. And let's go for Diet held with 1542. Why don't I just take the nobility again? I'll probably just... A barracks? A barracks. No, I'm just going to use the nobility Diet thing. Because I can just cycle everything. We're totally fine. We've also gained some extra states, so let's maybe allow my Grand Company to deal with that. Marvellous. Just out of interest, how many provinces am I up to? We have 60 provinces. Okay. So technically I only need like 39 more for equivalent of Switzerlake. Again, I've already got the achievement, so it won't show up in this list. Like, it's just not here, because it's already done. I could try and snipe that Conticherry achievement, but it's not a big issue, honestly. This is a campaign more for the fun from the request. Yeah, that peasant army got absolutely stomped because, as usual, they get insufficient support from even having like 1 horse because the rebel cavalry ratio is absolute poop. As in the allowed infantry to cavalry ratio. They normally have about 30% or 20% cavalry, and that's still not low enough to get above their insufficient support rate. So it really is just absolute poop. Venice are doing pretty well here, actually. All things considered. But they've also got the Reichsalpha Merc company. I feel betrayed by my Merc company. Oh yeah, bear in mind, I can use this mercenary contract to earn extra mercenary militarization if I need to versus the Ottomans. Might be worth it, you know. Gives me the extra discipline. Not bothered about the manpower as much. Oh no, my base manpower. What a shame. Anyway. Let's also have a look here. We'll convert some cultures. If it says culture adjacent to, I'm converting it. Nice. Just a couple. Again, I'm not so bothered about the bird manor right now, so I can afford to just put it into conversions. For nothing more than Swiss looks nice on the map. And it gives me extra... Basically removes the incorrect culture malices. I'm not going to accept culture, I think I'm just going to convert because it's fun. But yeah, reduces my unrest. It doesn't affect production though, so I don't need to focus on it. I could just do bits here and there. Yeah, give me the relations with everyone. Also, can we speed up the game an extra chunk? Also, Brittany allied England, so now France are going to chew through them. You know what? Good for you. So France pieced out. Oh, sorry, Brittany. Yeah, Brittany pieced out with Scotland, and Scotland gave land to France. Understandable. And now Scotland are probably going to get wrecked. So let's take Tech 11. See about working on some manufactories. Textile manufactories. If only I had some cloth provinces in my land. That would be really cool, you know. Oh my god, look at how much cloth. Why did I say cloth? But you know what, look at all the cloth I have in my land, just like right here. So nice. And yeah, Burgundy's got a lot of it, and unfortunately I can't take a bit of it. But hey, you know what I'm going to do? Let's debase a little bit. Oh, I actually said debase instead of corruption loan. I'm getting a big boy now. And let's go up to say 7 corruption here. That's fine by me. And we'll grab a few more workshops. And there we go. Nice. So what do I need for VN? Oh, I've got enough. Thank you for the claim. I'm not going to claim Trieste, of course. I may, with extra spy network, gain more claims in Burgundy, but that doesn't matter so much. Taking Burgundy is also an act of saying, screw you, France, I'm coming for you next. I'd rather get France to annul alliances with the Ottomans before I do that. But hey, we've got 4 years to let the English-Scottish War finish. Extra 1,000 ducats. You know what that's doing? Going straight into my manufactories. Excellent stuff. We had a lost cardinal. That's okay. And Iroquois have got internal conflicts. That's unfortunate, my guy. Why am I not drilling with everyone? That's the real question. We're drilling and chilling, but without the drilling. So, can we even say we're chilling? Any good Merc stacks with some cannons? Schwarzguard is brilliant, actually. I might remove you, Lom. I think your time has finally come. I want both the Reichslaufer and the Flemish Company. I think the Swiss Home Guard needs to probably stay. Do I get rid of the free Swiss? No, hold on. Let's get rid of the Swiss Home Guard because they're going to get bigger for the future. Then I'll take the... Where are they? Where are they? We had them a second ago. Nice Schwarzguard. Excellent. So I'm still back over by the same amount of force limit fraction, roughly. Except now I have cannons in my armies. I think that's a fair exchange. The Teutons are back in my coalition. It's all it took losing a battle by accident to get them back in the coalition. Wow, they're not very forward thinking, are they? To be honest, it was probably something to do with the fact that I lost some units. Mostly from actually electively deleting them, but hey, we might see a Teuton Quarter fall out from the coalition again because of that. Right, Schwarzguard, and I got a 242, 0, whatever. And yeah, I have just a few more extra troops than I did before from the swap. So I think a little bit of developing is in order here. How about my cloth provinces where I'm about to get some more income from? That sounds like a great idea. Spaniel La Plata is the main source of Portugal, whatever. Nothing to do with me. The Ottomans have been improving my relations with them. I know that the East tension was manual, but look, they've got plus 73. So they've been wanting me to like them. Relations can be a two-way street. I know I've also had diplomats on various automatic improved relations with neighbours, but I don't think it's been hitting the Ottomans. I haven't been noticing anything. But I'm probably wrong. But again, now I really am just waiting for my favours with Russia to tick up, so I can then call them in versus the Ottomans. I still hold faith that France will annul their alliance once I see they're at peace. Lithuania has entered the coalition. Oh man! Oh no, not Lithuania. Anyway, I haven't even improved their relations at all. I could get them to positive 50 and then just get out. Don't think that's an issue. I could remove the Swiss Guard as well here, but I don't think I want to. Again, I can also just remove the corruption slider and bring it down to say here to earn some money. Lose one inflation, awesome stuff. And I am almost at 50% professionalism here. Amazing. I can get behind that. Also, I think I'd be doing the Austria War before the Ottoman War now. I think too much time has elapsed. Then, yeah, this is a nobility thing, so I can just call Diet. Excellent. One base manpower in Dijon, but not through choice, but through force. Friesland has become a Fries city. Oh, they're not even in Friesland anymore. They got kicked out by France. Unlucky. So the next war the Ottomans do versus the Mamluks will probably be an invasion CB. And let's keep Stefan Miller because, again, my Republican tradition gain is actually almost equating to my Republican tradition loss for each election term. So it's really nice. I'm losing very little. I know I'm still losing. Don't worry, I'm not saying, oh, I'm not losing at all. I know I'm still losing slightly, but it's like 1 or 2. Length of election term -1. I might take new men next. Another thing I could do is take consolidated power. I don't care about the absolutism stuff, but for the re-election cost. But honestly, I think it's new men. We don't have absolutism yet, anyway. So I'd bring down the length of the election term to synergize with the frequent elections, so that we can just keep electing and electing and electing. That would be the way to go. So I'm feeling that the next idea group should be plutocratic and then economic. Lose ducats, fine. Make me lose literally my entire treasury. Like on the dot, you couldn't have planned that better. But we'll call this episode here. So next episode should be the war versus Austria. And whatever else what come may. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.